What's up, everyone? We're here going to talk about communication and consistency. So one of the things that we see in leadership is a lot of people who say that they want communication, they want everyone to be on the same page, transparency, all that fun stuff, but the problem is they don't end up doing it on their side, but expect it of others. That's kind of a two-faced mentality, and unfortunately puts people in binds where they're not able to be successful. And then unfortunately then dominoes to where blame is put on people. So for right now, since we're dealing with a golf course, what's being communicated to me is I have a little wind helping me out. I'm going to be transparent knowing that I have some help that's going to carry the ball in the air. If I hit my driver right now, I'm not hitting it great. So I'm not going to try and do that. I don't think it's necessary. Because then I may have a penalty because I got a short side on the left. So I don't think that's necessary to hit. But what I think we're going to do is we're going to hit a 5-wood. The fairway's pretty hard. We're going to let it roll out, and we're going to see if we follow what leaders are supposed to do. Well, we didn't hit that particularly great. Kind of hit that off the toe to the right, but we're going to play it where it's at, hold ourselves to what the shot was, and we're going to move on from it. All right, so we're talking about accountability. That tee shot was not the best. I stuck it over here behind a tree. I had to hit a pitch shot under the tree, try to roll up in the green. I left it right here where I'm standing. Didn't hit the very good till here, and then I hit a small pitch shot again to 5-6 feet. So we go back to communication, and we go back to consistency and accountability. So I held myself accountable to the shots. There was no way I was going to try and deviate from what was given to me. There's no reason to. We don't need to make this easier because it's not. It doesn't help me. It's just cheating. Of course, communicated what was not to happen, not to hit over on that side with the driver. It's firm. I don't need to hit anything longer. And those are the things that you want in leadership. And if you can't get that, it makes working in that environment very, very difficult. So, all right, guys. So that last hole we hit a pitiful 9-iron, short and right of a back pin. I hit a pretty good pitch shot to like 7-8 feet, and made the putt for par. So as opposed to hitting another ball or breakfast ball or anything to try to modify the situation incorrectly, I played what my shot was and ended up taking the score that I was given, and it paid off because I didn't have an issue. I made my par, got up and down. In athletics, it's the same thing as in leadership. If you make a mistake, own up to it, learn how to fix it, find a way to adjust. That's how leaders grow and how they become the leaders that followers want. And in order to get someone that you want to follow, you have to be able to hold yourself accountable to your own mistakes. Otherwise, you're just going to be a follower of someone else. And so you need to lead by example. So here we got a par 5, dog leg left. It's about a 90-degree dog leg. We're going to take what the course is giving us and see if we can, again, hold ourselves accountable to what we do as the end result. All right, well, we had a cut on a draw wind, so it didn't do what we wanted. It's probably going to be a layup, which is fine. I don't think I've really gotten here more than once going into just because of the way that the course is set up, and I have a hard time hitting a tee shot here. So take what the course gives you, move on, learn how to adapt. All right, guys, so there are going to be times where you're faced between two doors in your job, okay? Do I take the safe play? It may not be what I want, but I know it's going to keep me from getting in trouble. Or do I take the other risk where the end result's going to be better if I pull it off, but your chances are low, and you're really going to piss off your supervisor? So you got to understand when to gamble and when not. Helps knowing who you're dealing with. So for here, same thing. I've got an automatic take yourself out of a situation left, or I try to play a little gamble here on the right. We're going to gamble over here on the right because I know what the situation is. If I hit it incorrectly long, and if I play it correctly, it's what I get for hitting a bad tee shot. We're in dirt. And it paid off. So every once in a while, you'll be able to have your shot pay off the way you want on the golf course. And just like in your job, if you pull something off and it happens to work out that one time, you got to remember what you did. Otherwise, you won't be able to repeat it. So always be prepared for what could and could go wrong.